Sledge Hammer is a new weapon that does not even need skills to deal huge damage because almost all of its power comes from basic attacks. This alone makes it completely unique for Hunty Zombies since most weapons rely on their skills and cooldowns. In this video, I am going to show you absolutely everything about this weapon, including its basic attacks, cooldowns, mastery skill, awakening, the new bundle, and even the best upgrade path that gives the highest possible damage. But before we begin, let me show you something interesting. Easiest Voice Wave has some seriously high-quality anime voices.
The app lets you jump between the intense, high energy of Momo Oyasi
and the nervous, distinctive voice of O'Karen.
Great for surprising your teammates. Getting this set up is simple. First, launch the Easiest Voice Wave app and choose your microphone and headphones from the settings menu. Next, choose the exact anime voice you want to use for your game. Finally, switch to your Roblox settings and change your input device to Voice Wave microphone. That's it. Be sure to grab your copy today using the link below. And don't forget code BFNICE2025 to get up to 70% off our Black Friday sale. I already got the critical damage trait on this weapon, and I upgraded it to 5 cooldown and to damage, which is honestly not the best combination. Make sure to watch until the end, because later in the video I will show you which upgrade setup is actually the strongest for this weapon. And of course, I already leveled up Mastery to level 100, so we are testing the full power of this weapon without anything missing. Now let's start with the appearance. Sledge Hammer is a huge ice hammer, slow heavy animations that instantly make it feel very strong. The design is focused on cold energy and crystal ice, which gives it a really heavy impact feeling. When you swing the hammer, you see big icy trails and hear deep heavy sound effects that make the weapon feel powerful. The new bundle makes it even better. It gives you a weapon skin, a character skin, and completely new attack animations. Developers even changed the sound effects of basic attacks, which makes the weapon feel heavier and colder at the same time. You also get a white space-themed armor that looks like a mix between Dead Space and Warhammer. Since winter is near, the armor also gives a bit of Christmas energy. Every attack creates snow particles and icy shock effects, which makes the bundle look really high quality. It is easily one of the best-looking bundles released recently. Now let us move to the actual damage test. Basic attacks of Sledge Hammer deal insane damage of around 90 per hit, which is probably the highest basic attack damage in the game. I expected the damage to be high because it is a hammer, but what surprised me the most is the attack speed. For such a heavy weapon, the speed is much faster than expected. Because of that, the weapon gets extremely high damage per second from basic attacks alone, and that is something completely new for Hunty Zombies. Most weapons rely on skills to deal damage, but Sledge Hammer gets its power from basic attacks even without using any skills at all. It also has 3 different basic attack animations, and the damage slightly changes each time from around 60 to around 90. The weapon also hits a big area in front of you, which helps a lot in both clearing and boss fights. Now let's talk about the first skill, which is called Glacial Impact. By using this skill, you send a straight line of ice spikes forward and deal around to 170 damage. It is very easy to use, and it hits enemies from far away, which makes it perfect for clearing in campaign or hitting raid bosses from a safe distance. The damage is not huge, but the cooldown is only 9 seconds, which means you can use it all the time. Because of that, it becomes a very reliable extra damage source on top of your basic attacks. Since the weapon already deals insane basic attack damage, you only need skills to add bonus hits, and Glacial Impact does that very well. Now let us move to the second skill, which is called Permafrost Spin. This skill makes your character perform to heavy hammer swings in a wide area, dealing around for 120 damage in total. The area is very big, and the cooldown is around 13 seconds, which is very good for this amount of damage. This skill is perfect for clearing large groups of zombies since the hammer spins hit in almost a full circle. It is also great for boss fights because you can stand close and deal instant damage without waiting for long cooldowns. Overall, it is a very solid skill with strong AoE and fast frequency. Now let's talk about the third skill, which is called Blizzard Maelstrom. This is the strongest skill of the weapon. When you activate it, your character starts spinning the hammer and deals around 1000 total damage in a wide area. The attack hits many times and covers a huge zone around you. The best part is that it has only 10 seconds cooldown, which is extremely low for a skill with such high damage. This means you can spam this skill over and over again, and the damage output becomes really crazy. Blizzard Maelstrom is easily one of the best skills in the entire legendary category because of how often you can use it. Now let's move to the Awakening. Sledge Hammer Awakening creates many ice spikes around you and deals more than 1000 damage over multiple hits. The area is big and the spikes continue hitting enemies even after the Awakening animation is finished. This makes Awakening very strong for both clearing rooms and damaging bosses. It works especially well in Endless mode because enemies constantly run into the spikes and take extra damage. Now let us move to the Mastery skill, which is called Cryo Cataclysm. By using this skill you deal around 780 damage in a large area around you. It instantly deletes enemies close to you, which makes it great for campaign, endless, and even payload mode. The only downside is the cooldown since it is around 15 seconds, which is a bit long for this amount of damage. But the huge ow makes it worth using, and it fits really well with the playstyle of this weapon. Now that you saw all the skills of Sledge Hammer, it is time to compare it to other weapons. For this test, I compared it to Reaper Side, which is currently the strongest weapon in the entire game. Sledge Hammer has very low cooldowns, which allow you to use skills almost non-stop, and at the same time, it has insane basic attack damage. You always deal damage even while waiting for cooldowns, and that makes the weapon extremely consistent. With the cooldown build, I defeated the Shogun boss in 3 minutes and 23 seconds, which is very strong for a legendary weapon. I also tested the weapon with full damage upgrades instead of cooldown, because Sledge Hammer gets most of its power from basic attacks. Damage upgrades might be even better, and the result proved it. With full damage upgrades, I defeated the Shogun boss in 3 minutes and 4 seconds, which is slightly better. This clearly shows that basic attacks are the true strength of this weapon. Now let us look at how Reaper Side performs against the same boss. Reaper Side is currently the #1 weapon because almost all its skills deal huge damage, and many of them deal damage over time. With Reaper Side, I defeated the Shogun boss in 2 minutes and 9 seconds, which means Sledge Hammer is around 30% weaker than the best weapon in the game. But does that mean Sledge Hammer is bad? Not at all. Sledge Hammer is a legendary weapon, and for legendary rarity, it has one of the highest damage outputs in the entire game. It is very similar to Chainsaw, which is known for being extremely strong. And compared to many other options, Sledge Hammer performs better than Shu's weapon, even though Shu's is divine rarity. So overall, Sledge Hammer is one of the strongest legendary weapons right now, and it can easily compete with weapons of higher rarity. And now for the giveaway. Congratulations to the 2 winners of the previous giveaway. If you see your Roblox username on the screen, make sure you have accepted my friend request so I can send you your reward. If you also want to win weapon slots, lucky spins, or any bundle, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and most importantly, leave your exact Roblox username in the comments below so I can send you your reward if you win. If you have any questions about this update, feel free to ask them in the comments, and for exclusive content, giveaways, and to hang out with the community, check out my Discord and Roblox group. For a chance to join me in-game, you can also follow my Roblox profile. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more Hunty Zombies content.